What's going on, guys? It's your boy X here. Today, I'm gonna run you guys through a pull day. All right. I will do a push day eventually, but today I'm gonna do today's pull for me. So I'm gonna actually run you guys through a one of my typical pull days, and I guess the purpose of this video is kind of just to show you a little glimpse into what you can expect if you decide to get on one of my Vengeance programs. It's a fitness app dedicated to helping you guys achieve the best mindset that you need to be the most ambitious motherfucker you want to be in your life. Now, we're gonna start off on the treadmill because although there are other modalities, today I want to walk the treadmill, so I'm gonna walk the treadmill. And I have steps to how I'm gonna do the workout. And the first thing is I want to increase my tissue temperature so that I could run through my mobility program. So I noticed mobility and stretching is kind of difficult until you warm up that body. You want to warm up that tissue temperature. And I'm gonna do that today by getting on a treadmill, because also I know that most of you guys have access to a treadmill, so I'm not gonna stray too far out of modalities today. I'm gonna kind of try to use what I know that most people have. So let's get on the treadmill. I'm not focused on cardio right now. So with that being said, I don't really have to put this at a super high speed or anything like that, because all I'm really trying to do right now is warm up my body temperature. I'm trying to warm up the tissue. I'm trying to get the blood flowing so that we got some blood flowing through the veins. We have we got our heart rate up, and this helps you run through your mobility routine because you have increased tissue temperature, right? So there are steps to this, but right now it's mostly about that. It's mostly about just warming up the body, increasing that tissue temperature.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
All right. So next thing I want you guys to do is I want you to find yourself a decent wall, right? You're gonna need a wall kind of like this. Make sure there's some room on either side, because I want you guys to grab a foam roller like the one I have here, and we're basically gonna warm up those back muscles. Again, I'm not gonna get too complicated with all the terms and stuff like that, but we're gonna have to establish some more movement within the scapula, within the upper traps, the lower traps, just a lot of the back muscles, right? And a lot of times it's hard to open up the back muscles because you just have tightness, especially in your lats and stuff like that. Lat tightness is pretty common amongst a lot of people. I know I have a whole lot of it. So we're gonna get a wall, a foam roller, and we are going to use this to get some movement, and I'm gonna show you how. Now, we don't want to do too much lengthening. We don't want to do too much stretching because we still kind of want to maintain some of that contraction for when we do our workout. So a lot of this is we're just warming up the joints. We're getting movement. This is about movement. Alright guys, so we're gonna start out with a lat pull down. Now the lat pull down is very simple, and I like to start with this because it's a big movement. We're not so concerned with the small movements right now. We want big movements because we want to, I personally, I don't like to just isolate every muscle. I kind of like to incorporate as many as I can because we're going to activate the biceps, we're going to activate the traps, the serratus anterior, we're going to activate as much things as we need to activate. And it's not a bad thing to activate more than one muscle. It's only a bad thing if you're doing it wrong, right? So if we're doing everything right, then let's incorporate all the muscles that we can possibly incorporate. And let's do big movements. I like to start out with the big movements. I think like all day we're doing these small movements. So we're kind of strong in this realm of doing small movements. So I want to get, instead of doing this kind of a small tight movement, I want to be strong in big motion, right? I want to be strong doing those big motions. So that's kind of why I like to start out with the big motions first. So pick a weight that's pretty decent for you, because we're going to be repping about, I want to start off doing about like 15 reps, all right? So let's see how that goes.
Man making beats again. Man making beats again.
All right, we did 3 sets of the lat pull downs, right? We had the, I guess medium grip. It wasn't really wide grip. So now I like to transition to the closed grip, right? Because we're gonna get down on one knee, and we're gonna do the lat pull downs. But when we do it kneeling down, it actually forces us to incorporate our abs. And me personally, again, I've had injuries, so my core is very inactive at times. So I like to do any exercise that I can incorporate the core into, any exercise or any movement I can incorporate the core to get in a nice stiff core. I'm gonna go for it because I want to get to that point to where my core is more active, taking a lot of pressure off my back, which is gonna help me with injuries overall. So we're gonna switch to the closed grip. We're gonna drop down, and we're gonna do, I'm personally gonna do about 2 sets of these, 2 or 3. Not heavyweight, they're not gonna be heavy at all. But again, bro, do what you wanna do. This video ain't about telling you what to do. This video is kind of more so of just, come on, let's do something. You know what I'm saying? So next thing we're gonna get into is the low row. All right, now for this, now I know typically you can use the close grip, but today we're gonna just use a D-ring because I'm not going too heavy today, and I also, again, I want to do things that are gonna allow me big movement, right? Big movement. I'm not doing small, close movement. I'm doing big movement. So I'm gonna use a single D-ring, and I'm gonna alternate between left and right. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, guys, so the next thing I'm gonna get into is I'm gonna do some upright rows, and I'm kind of gonna do them on the bench, but I'm gonna have the bench on an incline, then I'll lean over, do my upright rows. This is mainly because I kind of want to get the back of my shoulders right. Again, I'm not gonna go into all kind of like crazy muscular terms and all that, but I want to get the back of my shoulders I kind of want to hit those, and as well as hit the upper traps, the upper back, and I'm slowly gonna start to transition the workout to things that kind of rely more on the biceps, because I just like to end it with the biceps. I don't know. I think everybody who trains has that certain body part that they love to train, and for me it's arms, it's biceps, triceps, just straight bro science shit. I'm not a super big fan of training chest, so I'm not a super fan of hitting chest, but I do like to hit chest. It definitely does feel good. But so let's get into that. All right, so we did all the big movements with the back. My boy Stello, he about to hop in because we're gonna single out the biceps just for a little bit. I don't single them out too much because like I like arm day, so I like my full power when I do arm day. Cause
What you usually do on arm day? What's your usual?
Curls, fucking
Oh no, the
curls. It's a lot of curls and a bunch of different variations, but I will start out doing like back, like just to hit the whole system,
Yeah.
activate it, and then single it out. So yeah, I'll do a bunch of dumbbells and a bunch of stuff like that. But we hit the big movements. So now we're gonna single these motherfuckers out and finish this shit off nice and strong.
Because once summer's over,
Yeah.
you just doing another. It's just another repeat. Oh wait, now it's bulking season. Bulking season. Y'all bulking too much.
I know motherfuckers that's been bulking for 8 years now.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.